Yes, today I want to discuss about one business opportunity that is inks production. Ink, how it will be produced and what will be the benefits and what is the future of this, and all these I will discuss now. My name is Ganesh. I am also having the same subject is there in my website also. I am the featherer since 10 years. I have been doing this. I will give the link description in my web page also. In web page description, I will give in my YouTube description also. While clicking on that description, if you click it, you will directly go to that web page also. You can see my details on my web page also in website. So my website name is www.ceoneeds.in. Even you need not forget all these things. While clicking on the link, you will go directly to the. While clicking on the link in the my YouTube description, you can, while clicking on that, you can directly go to my web page also. That is the information I want to say to you. And now we can go into the subject. Ink is manufactured in two stages. First, varnish, a mixture of solvent, resins and additives is made, and then pigments are mixed into it. Varnish is a clear liquid that solidifies as a thin film. It binds the pigment to the printed surface, provides the printability of the ink, and wets the pigment articles. Composition of inks is complex. They contain dyes, pigments, solvents, lubricants, resins, surfactants, particular matter, particulate matter, fluorescents, and other materials. The most common ink color was black, which early in the Middle Ages was made from carbon scraped from singed objects, then mixed with gum and water. Later, black ink was made from oak galls and protuberances found on oak trees, where a gall wasp has laid its eggs. Different types of pen ink. Ballpoint pen ink. Ballpoint pen ink contains oil-based solvent and pigment for color. Drawing pen ink. Ink for drawing pens is water-based and contains dye rather than pigment for color. Fountain pen ink, roller ball pen ink, gel pen ink, etc. Different types of ink. What follows are 5 of the most common types of color printing ink that are used and the differences between them. Aqueous inks. These are water-based inks that have two varieties called dye and UV. Dry sublimation inks, solvent inks, UV cured inks and latex inks. These are the different types of ink. Or pigment inks waterproof. Dye-based inks are not waterproof and can be susceptible to smudging, with many prints tending to fade after 25 years. Pigment ink tends to resist water and UV light better than dye-based ink and is able to resist fading for up to 200 years. Then difference between pigment ink and dye ink. A pigment-based ink uses solid particles of pigment powder suspended in the ink itself to transfer color. This type of ink is more durable than dye-based inks because it resists fading for longer and doesn't smudge as much when drying. Difference between dye and color. Most use the terms color and dye interchangeably. Mainly, dye goes into the hair shaft to change color. Color goes over the outside to change color and doesn't typically last as long. The ink of it as the difference between dyeing fabric and coloring on paper. Natural or not natural don't make a difference. Difference between dye and tint. What is tint? Hair dyeing is a permanent process that lifts the original color of hair and deposits a new shade into the strands. Tinting, on the other hand, is temporary. It deposits colors on top of the strands without lifting the original pigment. Marketing is must for getting orders in time. Without orders, don't make inks before. Preservation will also become a big problem. So try to get orders in time, then prepare later on. This is the information regarding inks production. Inks production is also good business will be there. But one thing I will say, even you are having a web page, by seeing your web page, my web page, and as well as my YouTube video also, you will get the basic knowledge only. Even though for getting the good knowledge means in inks production, you should work 6 to 1 year. 6 months to 1 year you should work. Then you will get practical experience and how to do it, how to manage it. Then you can start independently if you want to become an new and young and as well as entrepreneur in this field. Then you will be successful, and as well as maintain a project document also. After having 1 year of experience also, if you want to start independently inks production also, you should have a document, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4 likewise. All steps, the documentation should be there, where I should get raw materials and how to process it and how to supply it and how to pack it. All the things you should have an idea, and project report should be there. Once project is completed, once if we are starting to start inks production, you should not research and think over again and again. Already document is over. Once you are starting means you should not think with your mind. Only do according to the document, step 1, step 2, step 3 likewise. Then you will have a great confidence, and you will have the procedure to understand it, and you can go through that implementation. You will be successful in inks production also. But one thing I will say, in inks production is also not FMCG. FMCG means fast moving consumer goods. It is also, inks production is also not necessary product, but the products will go for the time being. But don't expect orders in 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, and 4 months also, 5 months also. But once if you are continuing to do inks production, all 6 months of your products will go in one order in 1 year. Likewise, this business process will be there. So always maintain your maintenance charges, salaries, and workers salaries, staff salaries, and transportation expenses. You should have capital and budget also in before for 1 year. Without running any orders also, you are able to maintain 1 year. Then it will be successful. You can have a stability also. You will have confidence also. Once inks production is started, you will get order in after 6 months also. Remaining 6 months also, your products, the continuity of your products of 6 months will go in one order. So you will be successful by that way. Totally your orders will go for the 6 months of your production. So that is the success in this business type. So be careful, and you can do it. And otherwise you can do another thing also. You should maintain a good marketing team also, and you should distribute always visiting cards, pamphlets, especially to hardware shops only. Hardware shops and wholesalers, you should select, and around you from your manufacturing unit to around 20 to 30 kilometers surrounding the distances, you should maintain visiting cards, flyers. Not flyers, visiting cards, pamphlets. In every hardware shop, one pamphlet of you should be there with contact number, email, and website. If website is not there, means your Google page link also you have to give there. In the Google business, if you provide your inks production images, business details, and videos, and one page of compact information is there in that business, means you will be successful. If any customer is required these inks production, then he will call you immediately, and it will be settled. But so much of advertising, don't spend so much of money on advertisement. Advertisement should be there, but it is certain limit is there, and maintain social media exposing also through affiliate marketing, and in Google business also you should register your details, and these are the easy way. Suppose area name comma your inks production company name, if you provide it, definitely in the browsing list it will come. Then you will be successful by that. But contact number and email, and if you are having a website, that website name, if not there, your Google business link you should copy and paste accurately. Then you will be successful in this area, and very good marketing and suppliers should be there, and maintain a correct suppliers. And if it is increasing for the time being, directly first time, if it is a small company, only maintain suppliers. For the time being, you can endorse to dealers and distributors, all these things. Likewise, you can, distributor means for a district, one distributor will be there. Likewise, distributors and dealers, if you maintain, it is very successful to you. Likewise, you can increase your business also. May God bless you, and wishing you all the best. Be prosperous. But one thing I will say, that in every manufacturing product, any type of product, not only in this concern, 70% will be the working cost and 30% will be the margin. That scale you should always maintain without any doubt, because your working cost is 10%, you are selling for 10%, means what is the use of it? What is the business to you? What is the profit to you? How you will live? So 100% is the cost, and you are selling to 100%, means the time loss will be there. So don't do likewise. In every business product, 70% will be the working cost and 30% will be the profit of you. Those two you should join, and you should sell it, the all products. If anyone, if purchasings may not be there, orders may not be there, that formula 70-30 formula should always be maintained. Then you will be successful and you will get profits, and it is a long run activity also. So be sincere and be accurate and be successful in your areas, and wishing you all the best. May God bless you.